about free agency. Free agency, I have no issue with players going anywhere. Like my issue with anything is not players going anywhere, because again, it's free agent. Go where you want to go. Be happy. If you leave your job and you get 10 job offers, go where you want to go. You got to work there. They employ you. Go anywhere you want to go. But this also is sports, so there also is, at least I would think in my mind, a level of competitiveness to you.
But so, are you not competing on a nightly basis? The Warriors this year, let's be real,
you are, but you aren't.
Not the Warriors this year. The Cavs is I can't make the Warriors and Cavs this year have both lost pivotal games that are that you look at and be like, really? It gets to the point where even like Draymond is admitting, like, we're not going after a record. We're trying to win a championship.
Yeah, I mean, but you say that, but they only lost 14 games, bro.
Yeah, but look, listen though. Yeah.
What do you mean? So they only lost 14 games. The Cavs are literally tied for. Tied in wins right now.
I get what you're
with the
saying.
Celtics. The Cavs lost 24.
I'm talking about principle. Is like the objective is not to go out and try to win every single game and blow other teams out and be like, yo, we're
no, but then that also goes back to the players resting thing, which is what I'm talking about. It's like, how could you rest? How could you rest while you're tired? You're supposed to go out there. You're supposed to be loyal to the game. You're supposed to be loyal to the organization. Why?
No, you have to be loyal to yourself.
When you don't feel
to your body.
No,
you have to be loyal to your body.
No, but that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about that mentality when it comes to the fans. Because
here's why people get mad about people resting players. Because, like, look, for instance, last week I was thinking about buying tickets to Clippers, Cavs.
Because you want to see...
I want to see LeBron James play. LeBron's one of my favorite players ever. I've never seen him play. He's 32 years old. Mm-hmm. Who knows? This may be the only chance I get to see LeBron play. So I buy these tickets thinking, oh, LeBron's going to play. Then I hear the night before, LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love aren't playing. It's like, damn, now I just spent $250 on tickets.
Damn, you can't be there for me to watch you play this game, but so now I'm angry.
But it sucks.
It doesn't say, when you buy the tickets, it doesn't say on the ticket, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love will be playing in this game. They're a part of a team. It's a team game. It's a team game, so you as a fan be like, oh, well.
No, listen, this is where we've gotten to. And so, again, I'll bring this back up because I brought it back up. I said earlier, David Stern, marketing genius. The problem that he created is exactly what we're talking about right now.
Players being more important.
Than the team. And he didn't start this concept. I mean, we had this back going to like George Mikan and Bill Russell
because
and
one
Dr.
player can
J.
affect the game so much in basketball.
Because one player can affect the game so much. You know, when what's his name is dropping 100 points in a game. You know, when Wilt Chamberlain's dropping 100 points in a game, you're going to the game to see Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah. Plain and simple.
Not the Sixers, Wilt.
Right, but at the end of the day, like, the team is more important than the individual player. And I think we as a country ourselves have become so individualistic that we forget the sense of community and the sense of camaraderie and the sense of teamwork. You know, like, you're not going out there. Devin Booker dropped 70 points last night. Phenomenal. But they lost. The team lost. Devin Booker as an individual, his stock rises. But guess what? He's only as good as his team. Because if he's not winning a championship, if he can't even get into the playoffs, it doesn't matter if you're scoring 70 points a game. If Russell Westbrook is dropping all these triple-doubles and they don't win, I'm not going to say they don't win a championship, but they don't win a championship. Or they don't even get to the playoffs, so they don't even make it past the first round.
Okay. You can't
think so much about the individual.
I have a question.
The team is the one that's winning.
I have a question.
Pavy's giving me the...
All right, I'm about to go off on a tangent. I know he's going to hate it, right?
He's already
So me, right?
Wait,
me, right?
Oh, I think so.
I don't think Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer. But I don't think Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer. No, but listen. I don't think Chris Paul is a Hall of Famer because he's never taken his team past the second round.
Doesn't matter.
It does. No, didn't you just say earlier you played to win the game?
No, yes, I did.
But it's an individual. Thank you.
But then you also said in the same breath. No, you literally just said. You literally no. You contradicted yourself. You contradicted yourself. Then you contradicted yourself. Go ahead, but you contradicting yourself.
So here's the thing. What did I just say? I said Devin Booker dropped 70 points last night. So at the end of the day, if Devin Booker drops 70 points and the Suns lose, that's bad for the Suns. Because at the end of the day, Devin Booker's only going to go as far as his platform allows him to.
Exactly.
His platform are the Phoenix Suns.
Exactly.
So the thing is Devin Booker as an individual player still is phenomenal. Exactly. The Hall of Fame. Listen. Because you mentioned the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame does not necessarily induct great teams. They do, but they also
induct teams. They induct players.
Exactly. So the look, I'm from Hartford, Connecticut. The Basketball Hall of Fame is 45 minutes from my hometown. I've been to the Hall of Fame more times than you can count. I loved basketball, and I still love it so much that anytime I'm home, I try to go to the Hall of Fame. So this is the thing. The Hall of Fame mentions teams. They mention great teams. They cover great teams. They cover because at the end of the day, it's a team game. However, they induct individuals. Players. They induct individual coaches. They induct individual players. They induct broadcasters. They induct anybody that has had a major contribution to the game. You cannot say in 2017 that Chris Paul, as an individual basketball player, regardless of how far he's gotten into the playoffs or not, has not had a major contribution on the game of basketball.
How much has his contribution really been? If you haven't been there, if you have what, like
next subject, Chappelle Show.
No, but that's what I'm saying. No, but listen. But listen. In the theory of it being a game, right? What is the point of a game?
To win.
Correct? Is that not the point of a game, right?
Yeah.
So, for you to be considered, right? Okay, so fine. In terms of point guards, where do you rank Chris Paul?
All time?
Yeah.
He's top 20.
Okay. All time. It's all time is Chris Paul top 50 NBA.
Not top 50 NBA.
All time is he top 100 NBA.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Yes, he does. No, it does because listen.
All right, I got another player for you. Tracy McGrady.
I say this, but I say the same thing about Dominique.
Tracy McGrady.
Dominique didn't get to the East Conference Finals.
Right, but that doesn't take anything away from Dominique. Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady, but this is my thing.
Tracy McGrady is one of the. Let's be real. Tracy McGrady is.
But
one of the
Tracy McGrady made it to a finals, right?
I do know that.
Okay,
come on.
No, it matters.
He wasn't taking him to the. He rolled. He didn't even play the playoffs.
He went to the.
He played in the last. No, that don't count.
Okay,
it doesn't count.
Okay,
no, it counts, but it doesn't count.
Okay, fine.
I get what you're saying. But,
okay, fine.
But here's the thing.
Okay, fine. If that's the case, then no to T-Mac. I'm saying no to T-Mac.
You're being way too extreme with your viewpoint.
No, I'm not being extreme with my dribble. No, because I only feel this way about 2 or 3 players, though.
But
so it's not being extreme.
So you can't apply the rule. You can't apply the examples to the rule.
No, I can because you want to know something. There's like 200 players in the Hall of Fame, and literally damn near. No. They're like actual 200 actual players in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Actual players in the Hall of Fame. But if you go through all those players, there's only 2 of them, and actually 2 potential ones that would be in the Hall of Fame that have not made it to at least the third round.
Wanna know why? Here's why. Because when you play on a great team, if you're a good player and you play on a good team.
Oh, sorry. That was my fault.
When you're a good player and you play on a great team, it also elevates your play. So most of the people are on there because they're great and they also had great teammates, so it elevated them to an even greater level. If you are a great player and there's for instance, that's why I said when somebody said Clay's 60 game was better than Kobe's 81 game or whatever.
No, I don't agree with that.
Or somebody said something to that nature, like, yo, Kobe walked in the arenas. No. The argument we had when you said Steph's seasons last year was better than Kobe's season.
It was better. It was better than that year with Kobe.
Great players elevate good teams and good systems elevate players. Steph is great, but also he was elevated by the fact he played with such a great organization, a great coach.
You act like he had not been playing
Kobe
great with.
No, great. No.
Every year of his career, he's progressively gotten way better.
We're not gonna do this today. Listen.
With the exception of this year.
Stop. He had been a very good player, and then the year before he was great. But last year he had an all-time amazing season, but there were so many components to that situation. Kobe Bryant walked in that arena that year, and teams said, we have to stop Kobe Bryant, and that's it. And they could not do it. You know how fucking hard it is to score 35 points a night?
Do you know how hard it is to pull up from 40 feet and just nail it?
People walked in the arena and literally said, we have to stop Kobe Bryant.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to agree with you. That year Steph had last year was better than that year with Kobe because they actually fucking...
Why do you minimize individual play so much? Look, the fact that it's a team game makes it so hard to be a great individual. It's a team game.
That proves my point even more. What Steph did last year because Steph had a way better team, so there were way better overall individuals on his team that could. How was that twisting it? No, because you arguing me about players. You saying that the player his team, you have to be that great individually, right? So for you to what I'm saying is you said for him to go into that,
it's easy to be great with greatness around you.
But no, it's not. What? Because you have that's different in basketball though. That's different in basketball.
I'm like, what's that hat you got on?
Because with basketball, you have a certain amount of possessions each game that go to people. You can average possessions. In the NFL, one game you can have the ball 4 times. The next game you can have it 15. In the NBA, if somebody scores, you're gonna get the ball back. So you're gonna have damn near a guaranteed amount of possessions within a.
Be great.
No, it's not. No, it's not because you still have to.
You're a team. People have to plan for more than just you. They have to stop multiple.
So for you to have an all-time great season on a team with other great players, you telling me that is less of an accomplishment than if you was with a bad team and you did a great thing.
In any sport, any professional athlete will tell you that they are nothing without their supporting cast.
Exactly.
They're nothing without their team. They can't do the things that they do without someone supporting and being able to help them excel at that level. There's no such thing as a player that just goes out there and does it by themselves. If there was, I think the only person that we've ever seen do that is Wilt Chamberlain.
That's his argument though with Kobe that year, and
I get his. That's not his argument. And I get his argument, but that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, individual players are only as great. They're great players, no doubt about that. They're great on their own, but they wouldn't be able to excel to the conversations that we've been having right now if it wasn't for the players around them at least being able to minimalistically set them up for these opportunities. At the end of the day, someone's got to pass Kobe or Steph the ball. At the end of the day, somebody's got to get that rebound and kick it back out. Somebody's got to be able to play enough defense to be able to grab a defensive rebound off of a stop and kick it up court. These things matter.
Okay, so hold on. Can I propose a hypothetical? After you finish, go. After you go, but I want to propose a hypothetical.
So no, because hypotheticals don't
exist. No, because in the same sense, right? If you were to take LeBron and put him on that team, would they have done better?
That's not. No, we don't know. We can't. We don't know, and we don't know. We can't say if yes or if
LeBron
no.
took his Cavs team to the finals. That team.
Which team was worse?
What?
Which team was worse?
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about? Were we talking about Chris Paul here?
We started out talking about Chris Paul.
No, because the conversation centers around winning, right? And this is my thing. How can I consider you to be someone who has changed the face of my game?
We're talking about different things here.
We're not though. Because how can I consider you to be one of the best players to ever play the game when you've never accomplished, when you've never achieved the level of success that others have accomplished in that game?
No, let me finish. So here's the thing. We're talking about different things here, and you know this. The difference is, he knows.
I don't know this.
No, well, I'm about to tell you then, because we're talking about great teams and the player and what the player means to the team. We're talking about what Devin Booker as an individual did last night, dropping 70 points as Devin Booker. On the other side, we're talking about what Devin Booker meant dropping 70 points on a Suns team that still lost. We're talking about two different things here.
No, we're not. Because I'm talking about Chris Paul on a Clippers team that still habitually loses, but you're telling me he's one of the best to play the game.
That has nothing to do with each other.
No. This is the exact same argument. It's the exact same thing. Chris Paul has done amazing things as an individual, whether it was with the Hornets, whether they were in did he play in Charlotte or was it New Orleans only? Whether they were in New Orleans or whether he was in LA as a Clipper. However, yes, you're right. The Clippers team has not gotten past, a certain round of the playoffs. So they as a team have not gotten there. You can't expect Chris Paul to do it all by himself. Chris Paul does amazing things to be able to get the team in this position, and vice versa.
He been fucking playing with two First of all, we've been fucking playing with two all-star level players for the past 5 years.
Does not show up in the playoffs.
Get the fuck out of here. His playoff average is 23 and 12.
That don't make stats lie. Stats lie.
Come on.
Do stats not lie? Can stats not lie? Can stats not lie? Can stats not lie? Can stats not lie? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But do stats not lie?
You literally act like he been playing with nobody.
We're gonna take a quick break here.
Can stats not lie?
We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Y'all act like Chris Paul literally has had no teammates.
That's not what we said. First of all, none of this takes away from his individual accomplishments. The Hall of
Fame.
Because
one ain't accomplished shit.
You don't induct teams in the Hall of Fame. Nobody makes busts of a team. It's a bust of one human being.
Teams win championships, players get inducted.
Exactly.
But you deserve to get inducted when you literally have not gone.
Karl Malone, Charles Barkley.
They all made it to the final stage of the game. But they lost at the final stage of the game. You ain't even made it to the third stage of the game. You ain't even made it to the third stage of the game.
If you don't win, why do it matter, right? If you don't win, why do it matter?
It's the difference between getting there.
Oh, now it's the difference in losing. You still lost, though. You still second place. You still second place.
No, because no. Listen. You wanna know why?
Why do it matter?
Listen.
It hurt more
I'm about to tell you why it matters.
Why?
Because the same reason why you will argue me why Charles Barkley deserves to be in the top 10, even though he never won a championship, I could use that same logic and be like, oh, well, he ain't top 10 because he ain't never won the game, and I can just name motherfuckers that won championship.
Top 10 power
forwards. That don't even make sense because it's not better.
Top 10 power forwards.
Exactly.
No,
Top 10 power forwards.
No, but listen.
Top 10 power forwards.
No, listen.
No, but that matters.
No, listen.
Yeah,
it does matter.
No, listen.
You can't make an argument that's not true to what he's...
No.
Top 10 power forwards.
No,
he didn't say top 10.
I'm not saying that he's not top 10.
But he
I'm not saying that he's the greatest.
He said top 10 power forwards.
He's even Hall of Fame. You would say he was a Hall of Famer, right?
Yes, but
based upon his individual accomplishments. But that's what I'm saying though. You taking part of my argument. No, listen. Do you get what I'm saying? Can you let me explain it? Can you let me explain it?
You're trying to make too many different points.
No, I'm not trying to make two. It all filters down to the same thing, right?
No, it doesn't.
Yes. Can you let me fucking finish? Can you let me finish? Just let me say what I'm gonna say.
Y'all really
You talk about their bro. Can you just let me get the point out? Can you let me get the point out?
I'm listening. Come on.
Jesus.
Let's go.
The point is this, right? When we're talking about the game and we're talking about the individual players and things that play the game, right? The Hall of Fame is for the individuals who have played the game and propelled the game forward, right? Who have done things and who have accomplished things while playing the game, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, right? So, if you're telling me that a player is one of the top players and belongs to be enshrined in a fucking thing with the game's top players, the top players have made it to the top levels of the game.
Not necessarily.
That is true.
No, it's not true.
That is true.
That's not true.
That is true.
It's not true.
The same reason why I said if you go down that list of the players in the Hall of Famer, all of them, with the exception, I probably believe, of only Dominique Wilkins, have at least made it to the second to last stage of their career.
Then why would Dominique Wilkins even get in there if he didn't win?
That's my point.
So what does it matter? So it means because Dominique Wilkins got in that no other player can. But
listen to me. It's not even that because
KD never.
It's not even that because I would argue that I don't think Dominique Wilkins belongs in the Hall of Fame, and I did that.
If KD never wins a championship, will he get to go to the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Why?
Because
he at least got to the finals?
Because getting to the final stage of the game matters more than you getting to the peripheral edges of the game.
Does it?
Like if you're, yes, because then you're not actually affecting it. How much is Chris Paul actually, listen to me. Listen. How much has Chris Paul actually affected the NBA?
Quite a bit.
What has he done in the playoffs that has affected the NBA other than lose, which gives others opportunities to propel forward?
We talked about Pavy's, I guess, favorite athlete earlier is Allen Iverson.
Yes.
Iverson got to 1 finals.
Yes.
Correct? And
yes.
And they lost. Regardless, he obviously is now a Hall of Famer.
He deserves it.
But what I'm saying is, based on your argument, what you're saying is, regardless of whether he got there once and lost or not, if the player doesn't have an effect on the game, then they shouldn't be in. Iverson only got there once.
Yes, but he propelled his team forward.
But listen, he had one of the biggest effects on the game. You're talking about championships.
So that's my question. What effect really has Chris Paul had on the game?
Chris Paul
that's what I'm saying.
Point guard.
Just because he plays the game well consistently doesn't mean that he's one of the greatest if he does not propel in the moments when it matters to try to win the game.
Let's wait until Chris Paul retires and then give it 5 years, and if he doesn't get into the Hall of Fame, you're right. I think he's gonna
No. Listen, I know he's gonna get in.
So then, what's your argument?
My argument is that I don't think that he deserves to get in. My argument has been that I don't think he is a Hall of Fame.
It's not up to you.
I understand that it's not up to me, but that's been the whole crux of the hypothetical.
So if he gets in,
I don't think he does.
You'll you'll boycott the Hall of Fame.
No, it's not about me boycotting Hall of Fame because Dominique Wilkins got in, but Dominique Wilkins never made it to one of the final stages of the game.
Never played with another All-Star.
But you keep saying
it's a team game. You need teammates. He ain't had no good teammates. Now I know that. Now look,
and that's why I said. But in the same breath, you were arguing that when individual players propelled their teams forward to get to the final stage, they deserve to be in that conversation. No, listen. That's my point. That was my point. So that's exactly what my point is.
When you play as a team, it means you lose as a team. That's how it is. We can't. So let's look at the Fab Five, for example. Who's the one that tried to call timeout?
Chris Webber.
Does that take anything away from Jalen Rose? From
I mean, first of all, they have no college career officially, so it doesn't exist.
That's on everybody because look.
That's what I'm saying.
That's on everybody because look, people on the bench was doing this, saying timeout.
The dude who last week, I don't remember what game it was because I'll be honest, I haven't been following the NCAA tournament.
When he fouled,
like,
that's on everybody.
That's on everybody. That's on everybody.
It's a team game.
Yeah,
it's a team game.
I'm sorry, that's not on everybody. That's on you to make sure that you paying attention to what's going on.
No, we win as a team, we lose as a team.
Yes. What's the last time you were on a team?
Never.
Athletically.
Never.
Athletically, when's the last time you were on a team?
Never.
Exactly. So we don't understand. It's a team game.
I did, but never like organized. I had to get a job. I had to work. I had to deal with real life people. I had to deal with real people life shit.
It's a team game.
I did.
It's a team
game.
Cool.
It's the truth. It's a team game. Look, bro.
And I get your mentality now because the working world is different.
No, because in the working world, you win as a team, you lose as a team. When your coworkers get fired because your team suck, y'all all lose.
I agree with you.
When you got to see your homies lose their livelihood because you fucked up.
Got a job.
But you still got a job.
You still got a job. You can come back to work the next day. If we lose a team, we can't go play no more.
Right.
Huh?
We can't go play no more. If we in the playoffs, right, and we lose a team, I can't go play and you play.
No, but listen to me. But that's not. But
what you mean? If you got a project and your homie get fired because he was trash, but
okay,
listen.
Does it not happen in the NBA all the time?
Yeah,
you play trash in the finals, so what do? We either fire,
lose.
We get rid of you. You gone.
No, but we lost the finals. We don't get no ring. The ring is you
in
coming back to work the next day.
In the business world, if you lose, you don't get no fucking
but you
ring.
Came back to work the next day. Your coach got fired, but you came back to work the next day.
The same shit happened in the NFL. If you don't play good in the motherfucking championship, we cutting you. Your salary ain't guaranteed.
And we lost.
That's
I can't
my
go play
point.
no more. I can't go play no more though.
That person can't go play no more though.
But you can come back to work.
I can, but that's what I'm saying. So when we lose, it still all matters.
Championship teams also drop great players. They also drop great players. They also drop.
Same thing in business. That's what I'm saying.
Regardless.
It's all a game. It's literally all a game. Business and the NBA is all a game. One is a game of the mind. One is a game of physical nature. Yes, it is the same. And that's why always the smartest motherfuckers rule those kingdoms, not the motherfucker with the biggest stick. The smartest motherfuckers develop the biggest weapons, but the guy walking around with the biggest club, the biggest stick, did not win those wars. The smartest guys did.
I'd arguably say that our country right now is run by the guy with the biggest stick, as opposed to being the smartest.
Yeah, but that's because we as a country made that happen. He didn't motherfucking win that shit on his own. He didn't go to war.
No, but he went to Russia and said, "Hey, help me affect the votes."
So does that not make him smart?
I wouldn't say.
I mean, if you
back to basketball.
if you can somehow rig an election and steal it away from 350 million people, I mean, you can't be that fucking stupid.
I mean,
can you really?
There have been a number.
Can you really?
There's been a number of people throughout history that didn't have to rig elections to win.
I'm just
anyway. Back to basketball.
But anyway. No, we don't cut shit out. Fuck it. It don't matter. Anyways, though. All right. So, what do you want to talk about right now? Chappelle or the Power Rangers?